Welcome back in a different corner of my seemingly messy room. I can't wait for it to be done so that I can have a few staged filming spots. Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sarah. For those who are new here, I am a rising senior at the University of Michigan and I post videos on Wednesday and Friday. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button in the bottom corner and turn on my bell notifications so that you never miss when I post. Today's video is a room tour of my room at Michigan. I moved houses between my sophomore and junior year, and this is a culmination of all of the decorating that I had done. I moved out last week since I'm not sure when I'll be returning to campus with COVID and everything. So big sad because I had to take everything down, all of the decorations that I had put up, and I felt like I was just kind of getting a handle on the vision that I had for this room, but it will live on in this video. Just keep watching if you want to see my room tour and the blue aesthetic wall that I created as a central focus piece. Okay, so the first thing that I did was collect all the photos that I wanted to use, and I put a Lightroom preset on each of them so that they all had this like blue tint. I also went through Pinterest and found a bunch of blue and my accent color was yellow, so blue and yellow photos to complement the photos from my life. The central focus point of my accent wall is this Sara that one of my friends made for me. Shout out to Maddie. I'm linking her homemade Instagram down below. She is an absolutely amazing artist, and she created these letters for me based on the Pinterest board that I had created, which was super, super awesome. Following that, I just started from around the letters and built outward with the photos. I tried to alternate like who was in the photos as well as the directions and then quotes and print pages. I will be linking my Pinterest below. It's my For the Wall board. That's kind of how that started. I would recommend, if you're doing this, to buy a bunch of like cheap poster board and cut out the size of the space that you want to fill and then make each of the poster boards. It would just make taking it down and putting it back up a lot easier, especially if you are in a room that you're going to move out of in a year. And I just ended up moving out because of coronavirus a lot earlier, so it's a little bit smaller than I imagined, but it is so beautiful and I am so happy that I took the time to do it. So starting off, when you walk into my room, the first thing that you see is my bed. I did play around with a lot of formations because my room was a bit smaller than my room last year, but I really liked how this one turned out. At the door, I have my keys hung up so that I never lose them in my room. My Amazon Alexa, absolutely love her. That little tote on the top has some things that I really need, and then socks, underwear, and bras all go in this compartment with these cubes. Makes it really easy to grab things when you're getting changed and just kind of keeps the necessities. In my closet, it's very packed, but it worked well for me. I have the boxes in the tote that I had in my last room, as well as my file cabinets. I got blue boxes from Target for the top to hold like hats and things, as well as my technology. And then I got also these hooks from Target that are just amazing and I cannot recommend enough. I'm going to try to link as much as I can below in order. And so on these hooks, I just hung like my coats and things. I'm really proud of the design above my desk. I have my rainbow card holder that I didn't ever get hung up because of Corona. I was really sad. Oh, this is digital painting by my friend Sophie. I got it for my 21st, which is awesome. I was really sad because I hung most of this stuff literally right before I left for spring break and then came back and got sent home. I actually used a toilet paper holder from Amazon to hold my scrunchies on the wall, which I thought was so cute and just really useful because you could take it down and up really easily to access any of the scrunchies that you wanted. I thought it added a fun pop of color And then I reused some decorations from my last room because I just loved them so much. I also didn't ever really buy a desk chair because I don't tend to do much homework at this desk. Just in this room, I used to use like the kitchen table or go to the library. So I kept my little sweatshirt cube, and I also kept my sweaters in there so that they didn't get stretched out from hanging, and just used that when I wanted to do my makeup at the desk or do a couple of quick things with my bullet journal. My favorite piece of decor on this desk actually was this 3-block organizer, and I kept all of my everyday makeup, and it made it super easy to use it for that purpose. Yeah, so overall, I kept my amp usually downstairs, but it was up here because we were moving. So I also apologize for the mess. I didn't clean because I was about to move everything out. I have a shoe rack from Target that I absolutely love, and my ring light would stay there so that I could just film really easily. Although the best transition that I made was to daylight light bulbs, which really brightened up my room and made sure I didn't have to use artificial light very often. Under my bed, I got these thin boxes, I think also from Target, and that really helped to store a lot of things. I kept sweaters and sweatshirts and game day apparel as well as business apparel under there, and then all the bedding is the same from my last room tour, which I'll link in a card here. I bought this new dresser. These cubes are from my last room, but I bought a new dresser because this room was completely unfurnished, so I really like how it set well with the cubes. I used the cubes mostly as a bookshelf because I had collected a lot more books this year and needed a lot more. And then below, this is like art supplies, but still as a bookshelf, like my journals, my extra notebooks for school, any of my drawing guides, that kind of thing. This drawer set, it's from IKEA. I kept all my t-shirts up top. I really need to get rid of some of them because I just frankly don't wear them. This had pants and shorts, like jeans, and held some picture frames to travel home with. And then this was all leggings. I also have a ton of leggings and all my sets. I kept all my set active stuff together. But that was those. And I really felt like it worked for me. It gave me a lot of space and I was able to use it really well. Again, more bookshelves. That has like my Bibles and some of my children's books that I really like. It's kind of a funny balance. And then I used this cube just like I did in the other room to keep like extra toothpaste, shampoo, that kind of thing. I still have these mason jars. I didn't love what I did with them in this room. I had tons of candles. This desk is so messy because of the move out. I kept that little cubicle circle organizer. Love that. Would highly recommend. I think it's Bed Bath & Beyond actually. And the Wander never really found a great place, but it would sit there and make me very happy. And the perfume my girlfriend got me for my 21st is awesome. And that boat that I brought all the way back from Greece. Yeah, so it just overall was a little messy, but whatever. Here is the famed wall. I did get that rainbow from Target. I do wish it was blue and yellow. That was really what I was hoping for, but it was so cheap, and every other like light design that I had found was really expensive, and the rainbows are just so my vibe. So it was really great to have mood lighting when I would turn on the twinkle lights and the rainbow. It was just exactly perfect for what I wanted, and I didn't have to turn on the daylight lights very often. I just love my wall. It made me really happy, and I felt like made it very aesthetic. It was a little busy, and so I think in the future I might want bigger prints so it didn't keep so busy, or just more like plain colored quotes. I'm not really sure, but my mom asked me if I was going to put it up in my new room, and I just don't think it fits that aesthetic, but I am looking for new ways to use it, and it definitely served me very well and kept me very happy in this room. Thank you so much for watching. I am so proud of this video and so happy that a lot of the things that I had thought of and planned really get to live on in this video. I learned a lot about the aesthetic wall and kind of how to make your vision a reality. It wasn't exactly what I'd hoped for. It looked so cool, but it was so much work, and there's definitely some things that I would change if I did it again in the future. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it and producing it and putting in time over the course of the whole year. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and I hope to see you at my next video. See ya!